Hey everybody, my name is Brooke LeBlanc, but I go by Brooke the Architect, and I'm pretty new to YouTube and making content and vlogs and videos and everything like that. But I wanted to introduce myself and just say hello and thank you for checking out my page, clicking on my page, or just clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out why I'm being called to this platform, but I just really want to inspire people, but especially younger women, to help them navigate through life, our careers, love life, the ups and downs of just being a woman or just being a person, a child of God, and just figure out all those things, but bring you guys on the journey as I figure it out myself. I am 29 years old, so I've been around the sun and but man, like, regardless of all the lows I've had, I'm still happy and just so grateful to be here. But I have to introduce my best friend, Chanel. I'm sorry, I'm just playing. But my baby, I have to introduce my baby, Chanel. This is Coco Chanel. And also, this is Courtney.
Hello.
And my other friend in the background. But she's my manager. But I guess I just really want to just talk about that and just talk about friendships and how important it is, because they're the ones who's encouraging me to do this, and to have a voice and presence on YouTube and inspire other women or whoever just to live life each day and just take it as it is every day and be happy, fulfilled, all those things, enjoy every bit. But maybe I should talk about how I met Courtney, which is really funny because I want to talk about how important it is just to have girlfriends who are friends who push you to challenge yourself. And I'll talk a lot about that with the content that I make. But it's very important to have people in your life that challenge you. And I do believe friends come and go, and that's perfectly fine. But every now and then you meet friends like my friend Sade and my friend Courtney, who's going to be in your life for a lifetime. And sometimes it just come unexpectedly, and I'm so grateful for that because I met Courtney 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago at this event, and we both rolled up to the event by ourselves. And I'll talk about that down the line too, just working on your confidence and showing up to events by yourself and learning how to work the room. And so we were both in that mindset. Yeah. And so I remember I just saw this beautiful woman, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, she's just like me. She was on the dance floor by herself dancing, no care in the world. She didn't care who was looking at her, and she was just so happy, confident, working the room. And eventually we just clicked. We just like gravitated towards each other, got each other's social media account, and for the last 2 years we were just supporting each other. Yeah, life happened, supported each other on Instagram, and finally at the beginning of this year we finally met up, had an amazing time, and now we're like this.
Yes.
And so I'll let you introduce yourself because you will see more of her. But how important it is to have girlfriends in your life, because I will say Courtney has helped me through highs and lows, which is extremely important. So what would you say?
Yes, well, I'm Courtney, so I am Brooke's, one of her best friends, and her soul sister. Her soul sister. We have Sade in the back. Hello. But it's so important to have great quality girlfriends in your life that shows up for you whenever you're going through your highs and lows. Yes. And even just have someone there in your corner to pour into, and vice versa. So It's such a beautiful experience to cultivate this beautiful friendship, and just to be able to support one another through our journey, and supporting her on her journey and her progress. So you'll see her and going through her flow, and then I'll be there, help support as well, and just a part of it. And it's such a beautiful thing.
It is because I met Courtney. I believe we go through highs and lows, good seasons, bad seasons, but at the end of the day, you just have to enjoy the progress and the journey. That's the most important thing. And so I met Courtney coming into a high season, and every now and then there's still bumps. But I met her coming into my high season. And a little bit about me is that, I am 29, and I've been through my heartbreaks, I've been through love, and the good seasons, the beautiful moments, seasons where I was confused or lost or insecure. And last year, which is really funny, when I turned 28, I thought this was going to be the best year of my life. Something about 28, I thought this was going to be this was going to be the year, like, it was the worst year of my life. But it was still, I wouldn't trade it in for anything, because I learned so much, and I've grown so much from that. And you know what? God took me, sat me down, and was like, go through this. You still got so much to learn, so much to pour into people because of this. And it's definitely just important, because I had my best friend with me, and my other best friend Courtney. And so when I still feel myself going back thinking about the hard times or the past, because sometimes we reflect on past traumas or mistakes and stuff, they're always right there. They're like, Brooke, it's okay. I can text them at 2 a.m. You're okay. You're overreacting. Or you know, you're gonna get through this. And I do the same for them. Like, it's extremely important. But just having that friendship to go with you through that journey. And I want to encourage anybody that's looking at this, through all my videos, just to pay attention to how important and how much we pour into each other. Like, it's true love. Like, we initially love each other. And whatever you're going through, as long as you have somebody that guides you, to walk with you, because God don't want you to do it alone, that is the most important thing. So yes. So I don't have anything scripted for you guys. So Courtney, you can ask me any questions and I will answer anything.
Okay. Well, let's start off. Well, what made you want to start and grow your YouTube channel?
Okay. That's actually a good question. So I've always been fascinated with like the YouTube and the vlogging, and because I like to look at other people for inspiration, especially when I went on my journey and trying to find confidence when I used to feel insecure. I used to look at other women and other people, and I used to be like, man, I want to be like that, or what can I take away from this? Or I also like exposing myself to other lifestyles and manifesting that. If I'm having a tough season, I'll put on motivation talks, sermons, and I'll listen to that the first thing I do when I wake up. But I used to be on Instagram and TikTok. I took a break from that, just mentally, but also to focus on things that I really need to do. But I'm still feeling like I still want to talk. I still want to like pour into other women, other people, and so I kind of gravitated towards YouTube. Just because even if I just help one person to care, as long as whichever woman is looking at this and she understands that, you know, it gets better no matter what it is you're going through, and that you are loved, you're beautiful, you're valued, and that you can have the life that you've always envisioned and imagined. You're surrounded by people, or you can be surrounded by people that care about you. And I just want to push that message out, to just encourage that, to forgive, forget, and let go. Like, what's meant for you is meant for you, what's not is not, and keep it moving, you know, like, and I say that just with so much confidence, and it hurts my heart seeing other younger women, but I know you have to go through it, but it hurts my heart seeing other younger women not seeing their value or their worth, or feeling lost, and go through it. You have to go through it, but not having somebody to guide them. So I'm 30, so look at me as an older sister. I know I'm not old, but hey.
We're getting wiser.
I'm getting wiser, and it's like, I feel this fire and passion just to pour into other women, to guide you as much as I can, as best as I can, and to take you on a journey, because I'm still learning. And but also to show all the different sides, that a woman, we can be beautiful, smart, we can be confused, lost, God-fearing, but also educated and sexy, all of those things, you know. And so, yes, that's why. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. So, this is amazing. So, you're going to watch her flow and go through all the different seasons.
Yes.
And while she's going through that, and while we're all in this together, we're all going to be growing.
Yep.
And learning about
transparency. Yeah. So, okay, another question. Well, we can talk about just relationships, I guess. Or, you know what? just talk about going through tough seasons. It's not always about the relationships, and I will definitely be talking about that too on the YouTube page. That being a woman, we gotta juggle so many different emotions, and whether that's in our careers, relationships, friendships, identities, social media, just all those things. And so I definitely want to instill that, just being confident in that.
Yeah.
Not sure if that makes sense.
And I agree. So we're going to talk about all these different topics throughout this process, and just kind of getting a little bit more clarity and being very open, and know that you are not alone on this journey, and you have like-minded women or whoever's watching this that's on the same journey as well, because we're all in this together, and it's great to have that knowing that we all feel the same. We're very similar.
Exactly. So
and turn this into a learning moment.
So I'm still figuring this out as I go. So I'll be sending. I'm very big to so I guess a little about me. I'm very big into architecture. I have my I went to school for architecture. I have years of experience and currently studying to get my stamp in the state of Texas. But it's kind of difficult balancing that and a lifestyle of just fitness and being healthy. And so sometimes we gravitate towards wanting to put so much into our careers, but we have to take care of our bodies. So I also want to encourage other people to make sure you're pouring into yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. And so for me, that's my career, and that's entrepreneurship and any other ideas that I have, and physical, working on our bodies, because we have to be confident. We gotta look right. we have to exactly. we have to be our dream bodies. I got tired of looking at other bodies and saying, oh, that's a goal.
Yeah.
I want to love myself, 24/7, from the moment I wake up till I go to sleep. But that's challenging, balancing that with a career. So influencing anybody to work on your career, work on your fitness, but also work on your mind and spirituality and your faith. And for me, that's God, and making sure you have a relationship with Him, and just pouring into yourself every single day, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And so that's another reason why I feel like I'm being called, just to push that, because it is hard balancing all those things, trying to have all those things figured out, and I still don't. There's days where I'm lacking in one area and need to pour into the other, but it's okay. Like, we just learn as we go. That's important. Thank you. I try. That's my TED Talk.
Well, another question to ask you. So when you were having that calling to go to express yourself in YouTube, what was that initial feeling? Were you a little bit nervous at first starting it and expressing yourself originally? This
is a good one. I was excited because I am a very passionate person, and for anybody that's out there, any woman, any man that's feeling like it's not enough, like you feel like there's more out there, but you're doing everything right, you go to your job and you're working on yourself, but there's more out there. I feel like that's that feeling I had, like I'm not happy just pouring just into myself. There's more. Like, I want to make content, I want to post videos and just show that lifestyle, and to honestly take you guys on a journey as I figure that out. But I just had that fire just to be like, I'm happy, but there's more out there. I want to do more. And so I love making content. I love being goofy and silly. I love sweets. I love working out. I like traveling. I like relationships, all those things. And so I just want to capture that. And to be honest, when I do have kids on the line, I would love for them to look at some of these videos and be like, Mom, what were you on? But yeah, I just want to record life. Actually, that's my final answer. I just want to record life.
Capture moments. Being in the moment as well. And we want to share this experience with you.
Exactly. So
beautiful. That's beautiful. Well said.
Thank you. I tried.
Well, anything else you'd like to add before we conclude this first part?
Yeah, I mean, I just definitely want to keep this short. And so again, I want to thank you guys just for clicking on this video, looking at my page and I'm trying to figure this all out. Right now, I just have a whole bunch of shorts on my YouTube because I am coming off of TikTok and Instagram, and so I'm used to making short videos and stuff, and I don't have a niche, but I'm gonna figure it out as I go. But I thank you just for, you know what, just watching up to this point. Thank you. And for those of you who do decide to stick with the journey, look, we're gonna figure out life together. We are gonna be beautiful, successful, manifest just happiness, and have no toxic relationships, energy. But when we do go through those, we're gonna get through it together. Like, we're gonna talk about it and be transparent. And I will have moments where I will be transparent about that because I am 30. I'm a woman now, so
entering a new chapter.
But no, fitness, God, everything, and that's all. So thank you, and thank you, Courtney, because this was a little uncomfortable for me, and my best friend in the background too, my other one, and Chanel, my baby.
And Chanel.
Yes. Oh, but thank you, and we're gonna have so much fun together. And you know what? Like, let's just be happy. That's just the biggest thing. Highs and lows, and celebrate life, and that's all. But thank you. I don't have a song or a title page yet, so this is just gonna have to do. But hey,
like, subscribe, and
thank you for that, because
yeah.
I forgot. I love you guys already, and I hope you guys enjoyed the journey.
Thank you.
Hey. Well, then I said not recording.